Yo, what I really do, DC gang, welcome back to the channel, my boys, my gangsters. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day out there, gang. So with that being said, I got it on me. It's a shark deck. You guys know ever since I was a young lad, I've been out there swimming with the sharks in the Caribbean waters, bro. It's who I am. It's who I was meant to be. It is what it is. So I'm gonna show you my deck list. I'm gonna go over all the shenanigans, but I wanna give you guys an also different option because I played this deck in about 1,000 different variations to try and make it as competitive as I could. So with that being said, give me a second. We gotta go check something out. All right, so shout out to Yukinon right here, from butchering your name, bro. I'm sorry, but this is a deck list that actually climbed all the way to Master 5. So I wanted to show it to you just in case you want to see something different than my deck list, because I'm already in Master. So I want to show you a deck list that made it to Master, just in case you're not in Master and you're playing this deck. This is might be a better version. I don't know. I tried it, did not like it. I tried this deck list. You'll see that I even tried running the Cosmic Cyclone, because you're gonna see in one of the replays I'm gonna tell you whether you should play or not, the benefits and all the extra shenanigans. But I wanted to show you a different deck list that actually climbed all the way to Master, because I'm already in Master. So there it is. If you guys want to see that, go to the Master Duel website, search up my boy Yukinon right here, and you guys will see it. Right, let's get back to my deck list. All right, so here we are back on my deck list. So we're gonna go straight up standard 3 Max C, no other reasons, just Max C shenanigans. Then we're gonna run the Ash Blossom at 3. We do not synchro in this deck at all whatsoever, so we only run it to stop basically the Max C or any other shenanigans that we can stop. Then we're gonna run 3 XYZ Remora, because we are running the Dugaris combo package, which, you know, we play Dugaris, you're gonna draw cards, you're gonna hope to draw into this thing if you already have it in the hand. In the combo, you could actually just special summon this thing with your Basalt Shark to have it in the graveyard so you can recycle it later. You just gotta make sure that you have 2 level 4s in the graveyard to do the combo. So that's why we run her at 3. Then we're gonna run 2 Silent Anglers, because you don't want to be too loud with your level 4s, bro. Sometimes you gotta keep it on the low. So we only run 2 of them things. Then we're gonna run 1 right hand shark, because that's your guy, bro. That's your right hand right there. It's basically, a lot of the time, if you could send this thing to the graveyard, I might consider taking this out. Honestly speaking, I forgot. I was running the Foolish Burial Goods. Hold on. So I was running the Foolish Burials in the deck, and what I was doing was activating this, sending this to the graveyard before I even do anything, and that way I could just special summon this thing up for the graveyard and then do my normal summon and have 2 level 4s on the field. But again, I got rid of the Foolish Burial, so I'm actually now thinking about removing this now that I think about it, but we're gonna keep it in there because I was playing with it regardless. Then I'm playing 2 Lantern Sharks, because Lantern Shark can be really good, especially if you open it up with the Basalt Shark, because you're gonna normal summon this, special summon Basalt Shark. Basalt Shark is gonna special summon another level 4, and you have 3 level 4 bodies on the field, so you could do a bunch of shenanigans with that. So that's why we run the Lantern Shark at 2. Then we're gonna run the Basalt Shark at 3, because this technically is your main 1-card combo. I don't run the to be Tuneful Princess, whatever the Tuna Princess is. I don't run it because I don't like the fact that you have to normal summon her and then activate her. It's basically the same thing as getting the Basalt Shark a lot of the time, so I don't want to run her. So that's why we run this thing at 3. Then we're gonna run the Lifeless Leaf Fish at 3 as well, because this thing, if you have 3 fish monsters in the graveyard, you can basically recycle them and draw a card, which is really cool. So we run it at 3. Also, it's technically a 1-card combo too, because you can activate this thing's effect, send the Crystal Shark to the graveyard, special summon the Crystal Shark, and do your combo from there. Then we're gonna run 3 Abyss Shark, which can special summon itself from the hand. The only downside is that if you're playing the Utopic Draco Future line, this is gonna lock you out of that. It's gonna lock you out of that ASA to the P, and you won't be able to do that. But you do play the Silent Honor Dark line, which is also really good, that you could definitely do with the Abyss Shark. So that's why we run that thing at 3. Then we run the Crystal Shark at 1 again, because most of the time you want to send it with the Lifeless Leaf Fish to do your combo. I am running 2 Nibiru's because the deck is Dookie going second. It's not my fault, it's not your fault. The deck is just Dookie going second, so we run Nibiru at 2 because Nibiru is really good. And honestly speaking, most of the time going second, you're gonna rely on Max C. You're gonna rely on drawing off of Max C. And if you're relying on drawing off of Max C, you wanna draw Nibiru, right? So I bump it up to 2. Again, you could switch up the ratios however you want. If you think 2 Nibiru is crazy, I used to think it was crazy. It works well with the deck because it doesn't do well going second. Then I am gonna run one Harpies Feather D Duster because I was running the Cosmic Cyclone. But Cosmic Cyclone can only get rid of one specific thing. It's really good against Snake Eyes, but at some point in time I wasn't playing all that much against Snake Eyes, and it wasn't being very useful to me. So that's why I switched it out and just grabbed the Harpies Feather Duster and kept it at that. Then we're gonna play one White Mirror. I was playing this at 2 at some point in time, but I realized 1 is fine. Because a lot of the time you just want to open up with your fishes. You want to open up with your fishes, and if you can get one of them in the graveyard, you activate your White Mirror, that's a plus. Especially if you get Remora in the graveyard and you activate your White Mirror, you special summon Remora, you got another Remora in the hand. If you can get 2 level 4s on the graveyard, you're going to have a field day making your combo. Then I am going to play 2 Triple Tactic Talent. Ironically, I was playing 2 Thrust, 1 Talent, and 1 Evenly, but I decided to let go of the Thrust because it just wasn't doing all that well for me. Actually having 2 Evenly bumped up my win rate by a very good amount because I was just drawing cards for this thing. So I played at 2. Then we play 1 Armor X XYZ, 2 Call by the Grave for Call by the Grave shenanigans, cross out because we played a pretty good amount of hand traps actually. We played 3 Maxi, 3 Ash, 2 Nib, the Harpies Feather Duster, the Triple Tactic Talent. We played 2 Evenly Matched and 3 Infinite Impermanence. So cross out has a lot of targets that are really good to cross out, which we play 2 Evenly Matched. We Evenly Matched will body almost any deck in the meta. If they don't have a Omni Negate on the field, this thing is your best friend. Then again, 3 Infinite Impermanence, again because the deck doesn't do well going second. Infinite Impermanence helps with that. And then we run 1 Full Armor XYZ. Now for the extra deck, we are running 1 number FO Utopic Future, right? Because we're doing the Utopic Future line. We're gonna run the Draco 1 time for the 1 time. Then we're gonna run the XYZ Armor Torpedo. We also run the Bahamut Shark. We run the Abyss Dweller, Full Armor Black Ray Lancer, the number 101 Silent Honor Dark, number 60 Dugaris, 1 number 4 Stealth Kraken, which I was playing at 2. In one of the replays you're gonna see that I special summoned 2. I was playing 2 of them and I wasn't playing a Stealth Kraken. That's what was happening. I switched up the deck and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Then we run 1 Nash Knight because I am running the Silent Honor Dark. Then we run the XYZ Armor Fortress. We also run the Full Armor Crystal Cerdo Lancer, 1 Full Armor Dark Knight Lancer, and then Divine Arsenal aka Double Lesus. Now the reason why I switched up the deck again is because I try to make the deck as competitive as possible. Honestly speaking, I still want to play this thing at 2, but I don't want to get rid of the Kraken because when this thing gets popped, I like the fact that this special summon. It happened to me one time when this got popped. I special summoned this and it allowed me to continue my combo with the Abyss Shark because I had a water monster on the field still. So I don't know. Again, you guys can switch up the combination. Maybe take out the Utopic Draco Future line. It's honestly not necessary, and this kind of locks you into water monsters, so you might want to take it out. Again, I'm just showing you what I was playing with, and I'm gonna show you the boards that I was making with this deck list. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. Enough with the yapping, let's get to the swimming. Alright familia, so here we are for replay numero 1, number 1 of the day, and it's just gonna showcase you one of the crazy boards that you can make with the deck. So also I don't think I'm playing this anymore. I also took it out again because of the fact that I wanted to basically just open up the fishes, because this is not a fish monster. Unfortunately, Shatana is not a fish monster, and I didn't like that because there were times when I needed it to be a fish monster and it wasn't. But either way, it doesn't change anything. You just need 2 level 4s on the field, so just pretend like this is any other regular level 4. It wasn't even matter. So here we're gonna normal summon the fish, send the Remora to the graveyard, because that way we can recycle the Remora. Then we're gonna use both of these to go into the number 60 Dugaris, activate Dugaris effect. We're gonna draw 2 cards. We draw into another Remora. Now I send the Full Armor XYZ to the graveyard because I wanted to keep this in the Max C, and we already have Remora in the hand, so I know that I could do my combo this way. We're gonna XYZ into the Armor Fortress off of the Dugaris. Then we're gonna get rid of the Dugaris, so that way we could search out our spell, the armor XYZ. Then from there, we're gonna XYZ into the Crystal Zero Lancer. And from there, we're gonna go into the full armor Dark Knight Lancer. A lot of lancing going on. We're gonna basically get rid of 2 materials from it because it doesn't need materials to activate any of his effects. And that way we can special summon the Remora, activate the Remora, and special summon 2 level 4 monsters. Now look at this. You see how I didn't special summon the Shatana? You can't. It's not a fish. So that's why I'm telling you, that's why I took it out. But either way, we're gonna use 2 level 4 monsters right here to go into our Bahamut Shark. Bring back the Toad, bro. Activate the Bahamut Shark, get rid of the material, special summon the Torpedo. Torpedo gonna turn into a Black Ray Lancer, full armor of course. And then with both of these, we're gonna go into the F-Zero Utopic Future. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we're gonna turn that thing into the Draco. Draco did it first, remember that. Go into the Draco. Activate the full armor Lancer, recycle the Remora. We could activate... Well, never mind. We're gonna go into the Stealth Kraken. I probably did it here. Because this is the crazy part. Remora is not once per turn. The Kraken doesn't need materials inside of it to activate its effect to pop a card on the field. So we're gonna get rid of both materials from it to special summon Remora, and the Remora is gonna special summon 2 level 4s back onto the field. Excuse me. We're gonna use 2 of these level 4s to exceed summon into the Abyss Dueler. Bring it out here. And that's our board. Now, there's better ways of doing this. A lot of times I could have ended up with 3 level 4s on the field, but because I already decided to have the trap in the graveyard, I have the effect of the trap to attach something to this and to suck up a monster. So I decided to just go and make the full board instead of leaving the 2 level 4s on the field, right? So here we're playing against, they're going to activate the Bonfire. I believe this was Rescue Ace. They're going to get the Poplar to the hand. Activate the Poplar's effect to special summon. Activate Poplar to search out nothing because I'm going to Utopic Future that thing. They're going to activate the Rescue Ace Airlifter. I'm going to activate the Dweller to shut down the graveyard because Rescue Ace does have some type of graveyard plays, about 4 or 5 of them. So here they're going to special summon the Preventer onto the field. We're going to take over the Poplar and then we're going to activate the Full Armor Exceed to attach the Torpedo to the Full Armor Dark Knight. So that way we could take over the Preventer. Give me that, it's mine. Prevent nothing. Here they're going to activate the reinforcement of the army to reinforce the Elder they're about to take by searching out Airlifter. Normal summon that thing. Activate its effect. Get it rescued because it needs rescuing. Activating the rescue to rescue the Airlifter. I'm going to activate the Cosmic Cyclone. And you might be wondering, why would you do that, bro? What's going on? That thing already activated. It's not like it's going to negate it. Yeah, but they need... If they get the Turbulence, they're going to need to rescue Ace cards in the graveyard. If this is in the graveyard, it's a W for us. That's what I'm thinking. So we got the thing out of here. They're going to special summon the Airlifter. Activate the Rescue Ace. They're going to get an attack boost. They're going to slap their own Poplar in the face. Get it out of here. They're going to slap the Remora in the face. Congratulations. Then they're going to use both of these to link up into IP Mascarenita. With her motorcycle, of course. She got places to be. Activate the Turbulence, and this is why we banished the spell last time. Because if we didn't banish the spell with the Cyclone, then they would have just banished the spell on another monster, right? But they managed to get both of those monsters in there to activate the Turbulence. But the good thing about the Turbulence is that it's not a quick effect. So we get to pop it before it activates anything. Get it out of here. They activate the HQ, recycling 4 cards so they could draw 1. They draw into nothing and they're about to scoop. As you can see, the deck puts up an amazing turn 1 board. No Omni negates, no negates anywhere unless it's like a infinite impermanence. No negates, only Ash Blossom. That's the only downside to it. It's like we could have got washed by a Raigeki or something, you know. It's nothing protecting you. You're not negating anything. You have to know what your opponent is doing and really well timing what you're doing against your opponent, because if not, then you might just be wasting effects. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Right, familia, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day, and we're going second against the Unchained My Peoples. Here they're going to activate the Shivara. They set down a trap so they can pop the trap, the Abominable Chamber. They're going to special summon the Shayama onto the field with Shayama and Shivara link off into the Lord of Yama. That thing looks so tough, bro. Look, I want that. I want that so bad, bro. Either way, they're gonna activate the Shavara in the graveyard, activating the Yama. Shavara's gonna set a trap in the back row. Yama is gonna search probably an Aruha. Yes, sir. Regular standard combo. Aruha's gonna pop the escape. Escape is gonna activate to special summon nothing because I'm gonna ash that thing. Now, this is a really good place to ash at because now he can special summon the Sarama onto the field. So it's really hard for him to do the combo from here, but he had follow-up. He definitely had follow-up. He knew what he was doing. Because the escape gets negated, they activate the Shayama, pop the Aruha, very smart. Special summon, they activate the Aruha, special summon the Sarama, set down a... He's going to recycle the escape, and then he's going to set down what I believe is the prison. Yeah, he sets down the Abomination Prison. Abomination Prison, special summon the Shavara. Shavara and Shayama go into the High King D. Caesar. Bring it out here, and now he has 3 materials, or to link summon into the Unchained Souls of Rage, because now he's angry. I asked him, bro. He has to be upset. So he's gonna set on a back row in his turn. So this guy knew what he was doing. Nice board, a standard board, right? So here I did not expect to win, but he goofed, which was surprising to me because I'm gonna normal summon the Bahal Shark. He's gonna hit me with a Max C. Luckily for us, we do have another copy of an Ash. I am feeling joyous. Negate the Max E because we're gonna special summon 1,000 times. Negate that thing, get it out of here. I bet sure gonna special summon, which was also, I was trying to bait it out. I was honest to God hoping that he would negate this with the Caesar, but he didn't because now I locked myself into water monster. I didn't really want to do it, but we had to try things, right? So here I search out my Crystal Shark on purpose because this is a water monster, so I can't diminish his attack, which I knew would force out his negate because he doesn't want me to diminish his attack because then I can attack over it. So he has to negate and pop it, right? Get it out of here. That way we could get rid of one material for that thing. The Crystal Shark gets negated and destroyed. They're going to activate the Shavara in the graveyard, setting an Abominable Chambers in the back row. I'm going to activate the Shark, targeting myself. They're going to hit me with an Infinite Impermanence, which is 100% fine with me. Again, at this point in time, I'm trying to bait out shenanigans because all I need is 2 bodies on the field to start my combo. So here we're going to use both of these to exceed summon into the Stealth Kraken. Gotta be a little stealthy when you're gonna get them W's, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna activate the Souls of Rage, which I'm going to quick effect chain onto that. And I'm gonna pop this thing because I'm not special summoning anything at this point in time. I can special summon other monsters, but I need this thing off of the field. And he's gonna use this to link off, you would think. So I quick effect activate that and he goes for the escape to pop us both, which is extremely questionable. You already chose to activate this thing to link up, so you know I can't pop this, so I'm gonna pop that. But you're trying to protect this from being popped. How if you're not negating my effect? So big goof on him, because now we both get popped. Congratulations. I get to pop your Caesar still. He gets to activate, well, we activate the Stealth Kraken. He activates the Rage. And then he gets to activate the Lord Yama. Lord Yama is going to basically get him a monster on the field. So he gets to special summon the Aruha, and then with the Rage, he's gonna recycle the Shavara back to the hand. So here I bring out my my spawn, which is why I like playing the spawn. That's what I'm telling you. If this thing gets destroyed, you get benefits from it. So with the spawn, we're gonna exceed summon into the fortress. Fortress get rid of 2 materials, so I could search out the armor exceeds and the full armor exceeds trap, and then we're gonna exceed summon into full armor Crystal Zero Lancer, and from there we're gonna go into the Night Lancer. Bring it out here. Exceeds climbing. Now we're gonna get rid of 2 materials with the Remora, and then I'm gonna special summon the Silent Angler because I don't have 2 level 4s on the field. You see 5. I need 2 level 4s on the field to be able to special summon them. So with these level 4s, we're gonna go into the Silent Honor Dark. And I know this thing can only suck up a special monster that's in attack position, but I didn't want to waste resources right now because I could have sworn he was going to activate this thing's effect and pop a card on the field, but he didn't. So I activate the Lancer, bring the Fortress back to the deck, activate the XYZ to attack the Crystal Lancer to this thing, right? Activate its effect, take over the Aruha, and I know we have lethal damage right here. All of the shenanigans that I just did, I was honestly just trying to bait out him activating the Shavara to pop a card. He can't do it in the battle phase, unfortunately for him. And we get to attack twice, getting the attack boost. And I don't know what happened to my guy here. You let me know that you know how to play the deck because of the way you did the combo, and then you goofed while I was playing. All he had to do was pop 2 cards on the field. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, again, here we are for replay number 3 of the day. Now this is gonna be kind of similar to the first replay. It's just we ended up on a similar board, but it's different. So again, I was playing the Foolish Burials so I can send the right hand shark to the graveyard. At least you get to see it just in case you want to play it. So this is how you do it. You send the right hand shark to the graveyard, activate the right hand shark, special summon it, normal summon the Silent Angler, a little silent. With 2 level 4s, you're gonna go into your number 60 Dugaris, activate Dugaris effect so you can draw 2 off of that. They're gonna activate the Airlifter. Now this is something that Rescue Ace players do, and it's questionable to me because they like to special summon monsters that don't do anything on your opponent's turn. Legitimately, unless you could bring the Preventer and the Turbulence onto the field, there's no point into bringing the Turbulence out here. Because almost every deck in the game can do something on their turn to your monster on turn 0. So I don't know why they keep doing this, but they do. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I join to the triple tactic talent because I'm talented. Send the Armor Exceeds to the graveyard, and then we're going to Exceeds climb into the Armor Fortress. Get rid of the Dugara so I could search out my trap, my full Armor Exceeds. And then we're going to go into the Crystal Zero Lancer. From Crystal Zero Lancer, we're going to the full Armor Dark Knight Lancer. A lot of lancing going on. Here we're gonna detach 2 materials from it with the Remora. Remora gonna recycle 2 level 4s from the graveyard back onto the field. We're gonna use both of these to go into the Bahamut Shark, bring back the Toad. Detach a material from it, special summon the Torpedo. Torpedo is gonna turn into the Black Ray Lancer. With both of these, we're gonna go into the futuristic utopic number F0, bro. I said that all discombobulated. Either way, we're gonna go into the number F0 utopic Draco Future now. Animation is still tough. We're gonna activate the triple tactic talent because I'm talented, showing my opponent how talented I am by drawing into another Remora, which I get to use, by the way. Detach 2 materials from the Utopic Future Draco, recycle 2 level 4s, bring them back onto the field. With both of these level 4s, we're gonna go into the number 4 Stealth the Kraken. Bring it out here. And then I'm gonna activate the Kraken's effect and pop your Turbulence because congratulations. Why don't you just have that thing out here? We're gonna set down our back row, activate the Ray Lancer so I can get my Armor Exceeds back to the hand. And that's our board. So basically we have an infinite impermanence, pop a card on the field, monster negate, suck up a monster, and with both level 4s we can Exceed summon into some other shenanigans with our trap, right? So here they're going to activate the Bonfire, similar game to the first one. They're going to get themselves the Snake Eyes Poplar. Poplar is going to activate to special summon itself. I'm going to activate the 4 Armor XC so we could use both of our level 4s. They're going to activate the Alert because they know they're in danger now. Alert is going to recycle the Airlifter from the graveyard back to the hand because they have a normal summon. They can normal summon that thing to do their combo. Here we're going to use both of these level 4s to go into the Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is insane against almost any deck in the game, honestly speaking. They activate the Poplar. I'm going to infinite impermanent that thing because I don't want them getting a subversion. And then I'm going to activate the Abyss Dweller right here now for any graveyard shenanigans that they might want to do. Stop all of that. So here they're going to link up the Snake Eyes Poplar into a Link Karibo. That way they could activate, well, normal summon the Airlifter, activate Airlifter, and I'm going to activate my Utopic Draco Future. Now, something interesting that you can do, you see how I had the 2 level 4s to Exceed summon? Almost every deck in this game that's popular plays level 4s. So if you only have 1 level 4 on the field and the trap in the back row, try and negate a level 4 with Utopic Draco Future, and then you could use your opponent's level 4 and your level 4 to Exceed summon. Big brain stuff. So here we're going to take over the Airlifter, give me that, it's mine. Now they're going to activate the Preventer, knowing that they can't prevent anything from happening because I got it on me. Activate the Stealth Kraken, pop the Preventer. They're going to activate the Rescue Ace HQ and they're going to scoop. They're going to scoop. They could have just activated the Preventer and recycled the Banished Turbulence, but I don't think it would have mattered much. It just wouldn't matter much. So they just scoop. So as you can see, the deck puts up a really good turn 1 board. Now, again, Rescue Ace is all I've been playing against, so that's why I'm showing you this. But with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, gang, here we are for replay numero 4, number 4, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going second against a Castira Snake Eyes deck. Here they're going to activate the Wanted because they want that W, getting the Abyssar to the hand. They're going to activate the Divine Temple, setting an Oak in the back row so they can send it to the graveyard, special summon the Abyssar. They're going to activate the Abyssar, setting a Sinful Spoils Betrayal. Then they're going to activate the original Spoils in the back. Which, by the way he was doing this, it let me know that he was kind of desperate. So, of course, I'm going to immediately ash that thing. Because in my opinion, it's like the way you're playing lets me know that you were trying to bait out any shenanigans that you could before activating the original spoils. And the way he set the trap and left this in the field and grabbed rid of the field spell also lets me know that this is just the only play they have. So here they activate the Wanted, recycling the spoils so they could draw a card. They join to something, setting down a back row. So here we join 2 Infinite Impermanence. I'm going to normal summon my Life Relief Fish, activate his effect. He's going to activate the Betrayal to negate the fish. Which locally for us, we have the Abyss Shark in the hand, because if not, then this would have been all we could have done. Which is one of the weaknesses of the deck. If you don't have some type of follow-up, any negate on your first summon is done. So here they're going to activate the Abyssar, setting the spells in the background. I'm going to activate the Abyss Shark, special summon it, get a Remora to the hand. With both of these, we're going to Exceed summon to the number 101 Silent Honor Dark. I can't go into anything else because the Abyss Shark doesn't let me go into Dugaris or anything like that because it's a level 5. So here we're going to use this to go into the XYZ Armor Fortress, activate its effect, getting rid of a material. I should have got rid of 2 because I kind of goofed here, right? You see how I left 2 materials in? I did it on purpose to activate Remora. Get rid of the 2 materials so then I can exceed into the full armor Crystallized Lancer. And then from there we're going to go into the full armor Night Lancer. Now here, again, it's really easy to goof. This is one of my first games, right? I thought I had 2 level 4s in the graveyard. Again, this is not a level 4, so I couldn't special summon or recycle cards with the Remora at this point in time. So I activate my Armor Exceed. We're going to try to attach the 101 Silent Honor Dark onto that thing. They're going to activate the Call by the Grave, get it out of here, so I can't do anything about that. Luckily for us, we could still activate the full armor to recycle the Armor XYZ, which doesn't do much. We're just going to go for the battle phase, slap over the Diablo Star, slap it for the 1800. And I can't even go into Zeus because, again, this thing locks you into water monsters. Zeus is not a water monster. So we set down our 2 Infinite Impermanence. Here they're going to normal summon an Effect Veiler, activating the spoils, getting rid of the Effect Veiler, special summon an Ash, and immediately I'm going to Infinite Impermanence that thing. I wasn't too worried because we're in a simplified game state. With 2 Infinite Impermanence, we're golden. Don't need to worry about none of that. They're going to link that off into the Link Karibo, bring it out here, and they're going to end their turn. Now here we're going to join to a Silent Angler. We're going to normal summon the Shark and they're going to scoop. Because all we have, first of all, 2 level 4s that can make a Stealth Kraken, pop the Link Karibo in the face, get it out of here. And then I can attack twice with the XYZ spell. So it was GG's. With that being said, let's go into the next replay. Here we are for replay number 5, number 5 of the day, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going first against Vanadium. So here we're going to normal summon the Basalt Shark, and we got hit with Max C. Okay, so this is what you do under Max C. You make a Dweller. That's it. That's all you got to do, bro. Don't ask me no questions. 2 level 4s, you make a Dweller. Because this is your fake Baguska, but it's just for the graveyard. A lot of decks get hurt by the fact that they can't use the graveyard. So Dweller can be good for stolen if you get hit with a Max C one time for the one time. They're going to hit the Infinite Impermanence. Luckily for us, Abyss Dweller is a quick effect. So we could activate it. Even if it's negated, the effect is not negated. They can't, you know, activate stuff in the graveyard. They're gonna normal summon the Rimharm, getting themselves the Meek to their field. Special summoning, activate the Vista Starfrost to pop the Meek. They can't activate the Meek in the graveyard, so they're gonna get a tuning to get the Revolution Synchro to the hand, sending a Rimheart to the graveyard. Then they're gonna use both of these to Synchro summon into Baron de la Flor. Bring it out here. Banishing both of these monsters right here so they can get the Vicious Astral out onto the field viciously. Activate its effect, pop my Dweller, activate the Assault Synchro, special summon. I'm going to activate Nibiru. Why am I activating Nibiru now? Because I need him to activate his negate. Because if we survive this, then I got the evenly matched. That was it. That was it. That was the only reason. So Nibiru gets popped, negated, get it out of here. They special summon this thing, and this is not lethal damage. He couldn't get lethal damage on the field. I was left with like 400 life points. I'm gonna activate the evenly matched. Then they get rid of the vicious astral out and the assault synchro. Set down a back row. Here they're gonna activate the Baron de Fleur, trying to special summon the Rimhar. I'm gonna activate my own Maxi. See how you like it. Well, you like it very much because you activated Cove at the Grave against that thing. Maxi is such a card, bro. It's such a card. Either way, it gets fingered, body negated, get it out of here. They're gonna special summon the Rimhar. Rimhar is gonna activate to search out a Meek to the hand. So here we luckily survive, so we activate the life release free, send the right hand shark to the graveyard, activating the crystal shark to special summon it. With the crystal shark and the leaf fish, we're gonna go into our number 60 Dugaris. We're gonna activate its effect so we could draw 2. Here we draw into both of these, got an Ash Blossom in the hand. We're gonna Xyz climb into the Armor Fortress. Armor Fortress gets to activate its effect, get it out of here, get myself the XYZ, armor to the hand. And then we're gonna Xyz climb 2 times for the 2 times into the full armor Dark Lancer, bring it out here. So now we get to activate its effect, recycle the Remora, activate the Remora, get rid of 2. We do have 2 level 4s in the graveyard, so we could special summon them. With both of these level 4s, we're gonna go into the Stealth Kraken, bring it out here. Activate the Stealth Kraken's effect, pop the Rimhar, get it out of here, activate the XYZ, attach the Armor Fortress onto that thing, slap it for the 800, 1900, 28, and then activate to attack twice. Do it again then. The deck can OTK pretty consistently if your opponent doesn't have a bunch of interruptions, because that's the main thing. It's like, OTKing isn't really a problem with the deck. It's when are you going to get stopped trying to OTK is the problem. So with that being said, let's go into the next and probably find a replay of the day. Alright, familia, here we are for the probably last replay of the day. I have another one against Rescue Ace going first, which it was crazy too. I might show it to you because of how crazy it was. But either way, we're going to send the Crystal Shark, activate the Crystal Shark to special summon it. We both for these, number 60 Dugaris is your main combo. Activate its effect, draw 2, no you're not. You're going to get hit with an Ash. So Ash does stop you from that, but luckily for us, we don't care that much because we can go into XYZ Armor Fortress. XYZ Armor Fortress is going to activate, get rid of a material, get myself the full armor XYZ to the hand, activate the triple tactic talent so we could look at our opponent's hand. And luckily I did, but look at this hand. Look at this, 2 Ash, 1 Diablo Star, and a Fenrir. So I got rid of the Fenrir and decided that I was going to deal with the Snake Eye shenanigans. It is what it is. So here we're going to activate the White Mirror, get myself the Lifeless V3 onto the field so I can get another one to the hand. Activate the Abyss Shark so I can special summon it. Get myself the Basalt Shark for follow-up next turn. And with both of these monsters, we're going to go into the Stealth Kraken. So we have a Papa card on the field, Infinite Impermanence, potential Sucker card on the field, and that's pretty much it. They're going to activate the Ash. I'm going to Infinite Impermanence that thing immediately because I know they're going to search out for the Poplar and we know what they had in the hand. We just don't know what extra card they drew. And here I'm going to activate my full armor Xyz so I can Xyz climb into the full armor Dark Knight Lancer. Bring it out here, negate the Ash like I said. Here they're going to, oh, that's what they drew. A Magician's Soul, sending the Diablo Star to the graveyard, sending the other Ash with the Diablo Star to special summon the Diablo Star. Diablo Star is going to activate, get themselves the Sinful Spoils. Like I said, I can't stop anything because this deck doesn't put up any negates. So I gotta eat all of this. They're gonna activate the Magician's Soul, sending the spoils to the graveyard, activating the spoils, recycling the Diablo Star to search the Poplar this way. Really smart on him. Activate the Poplar, special summon it, activate the Poplar's effect, get yourself a Subversion. So here, listen bro, I don't gotta wait for you to activate Subversion for me to know that I need to activate my effects now. So I'm gonna activate my Stealth Kraken, pop the Magician's Soul, activate the full armor Xyz, attach a card to it so I can suck up a card. I'm gonna go for the Poplar. Here they're gonna activate the Subversion, putting the Kraken in the back row. Then they're gonna use the Diablo Star and the Ash to go into the Hita, which is hilarious because I know why he did this. He did this purposely because Dugaros was in the graveyard and he was a fire monster, which is why I specifically attached Dugaros to it so he couldn't get the fire monster from the graveyard, because I knew he was there, but he didn't know that I took it. So now he has to battle into this thing, pop the Hita. Hita gets popped, they're gonna search out a Kurikara. Main phase 2, Kurikara is gonna basically get rid of our Lancer. They're gonna activate the Poplar to set it in the back row and end their turn. During my turn, they're gonna take the Lancer from my graveyard to special summon it. That's fine with us, we don't really mind all that much. So here we're gonna get the Silent Angler to the hand. We're gonna activate the Crystal Shark because this is a water monster. I get to target it and special summon it. Normal summon the Baja Shark, activate the Baja Shark to bring Remora onto the field. With both of these, we're gonna go into the Nash Knight. Nash Knight gonna activate the Detach 2, attach the 101 so I could take over the Kurikara. And then with this monster, we're gonna go into the full armor Crystal Lancer 0. We're gonna activate its effect to negate shenanigans just in case. We didn't need to do that. We're gonna use both of these monsters to go into the Dweller. I know right here we're Gucci, we're done. We're gonna activate the Lively Leaf Fish to recycle 3 cards. And here, ironically, we draw into the Armor XYZ, which is just BMing now, because now I get to attach this thing to it. We have more than lethal damage. Slap him one time for the one time. Slap him again. And attack twice for game. GG's, brother. So with that being said, I think that's enough replays for the day. I have another one, but he had a Max E shenanigans in it, and it was against Rescue Ace. You just saw 2 of them. So with that being said, let's get back to the deck. Right, familia. So here we are back at the deck list portion of the video. Again, it's pretty tight, pretty consistent at 40. Even if you brick, you're gonna most of the time brick with hand traps. You never brick with anything bad. You know what I mean? Like, you could defend yourself until you get some shenanigans. Now the only thing is that this is one of those one-time type of decks, because we only play one of each on our extra deck, which I would recommend you to get rid of the Utopic Draco line and just put in maybe another copy of the Stealth Kraken, maybe another copy of the Full Armor Knight, or another copy of whatever extra copy of 2 monsters that you might need more of for follow-up. Do that, because the deck puts up a crazy turn 1 board, no negates though, but you know, you could defend yourself with the board. It's really good. But you know, follow-up is not that great. So with that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. Any comment, questions, and concerns in the comment section below. I try to always reply. Continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.